Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who is Loy Machedo? Think Personal Branding. All right, I I just wanted to share this video in out of respect for the memory of Mrs. De Cruz. Okay, now for those of you who are watching, you obviously would not know who is Mrs. De Cruz, but this video is specifically. One is it is dedicated to the memory of Mrs. De Cruz. The other one is to her son, if he is watching. I don't know if he will. But overall, it'll be to those people who, kind of watch and subscribe to my channel. I genuinely like to share things that I feel from the heart, which I guess is why you guys watch my videos. Now, I'll be honest with you. I do not know much about Mrs. De Cruz, which will surprise you because, she was my client. I think she and her son both were my clients, and both she and her son, they were supporters of my channel. To my surprise, okay, to my genuine surprise, because this family or these two individuals, they were not rich. They were not rich. They were just very middle class families, just normal, normal everyday middle class people, okay, earning a living. But the thing that stood out about this family was this boy, he was in his 30s and he stayed with his mom. For him, his mom was his world. For him, his mother was everything. I, I do not know much about his father. Maybe his father was not there, or, like I only focused on what I needed to focus as a coach, as a consultant. So I worked with this young man in terms of his profile, in terms of his brand, and in terms of the mother. She surprisingly booked my session to take advice about, advice about general things. Now, imagine she's elder to me, she has seen more of life, but she wanted my opinion, advice, guidance, whatever. I wouldn't call it advice. I would say an opinion. And I was more than honored to give her my opinion. Okay. But I was tough. I was very tough. I was not like, just because someone is elder to me, I'm very nice. I was just myself with her. So they were very genuine people. Okay. The thing that really touched me the most was I was very tough with the son. I was very tough with the mother. I was not mincing my words. I was not overly polite. I was very tough. And this woman, like, she never wanted anything for free. She never wanted a handout. She never even asked me for a discount in terms of my services. And that is what made me respect her so much. In fact, what shocked me the most was I quoted them my price. They paid me my price. And then on top of that, every, like, unexpected, whether it was birthday, whether it was Christmas, whether it was a holiday, she would always make it a point to send my little baby some money. She would say that this is for your daughter. Please take your daughter out for a nice meal. My daughter likes French fries. Take her out for French fries. And I used to wonder, like, why is this lady doing all this? Why is she doing it? Like, even if her son would send, say, me and my mom just want to wish you Merry Christmas. And obviously, I'm a freelancer. I appreciate this kind of kindness. And I'll tell you, I was very rough and tough with the young man. Very tough. Very, very tough. I was not mincing my words with him. And the mother would sit there. Imagine I'm abusing the guy. I'm telling him, you fucking piece of shit. What the fuck are you doing? And what is the answer you're giving? Be strong, talk properly. So I was very tough with him. And the mother would actually sit there at the side. Obviously, I could only see him. But I knew for a fact his mother was at the side. His mother was listening. And it was maybe that she looked at me as a, don't mind my baby. She looked at me as a maybe father figure. I'm not too sure, but I genuinely did my best. Now, what had happened was the few days ago, he just, imagine I'm being tough and rough with this young man, and we finished our training, and they would always continue supporting my work here and there. I'm busy with my own thing. So he sends me a message that my mum, Loy, just want to share with you, mum is hospitalized. And I'll tell you, he loves his mum more than anything in the world. His world is his mum. And when he told me that his mum was in the hospital, I stopped everything I was doing. I just stopped everything I was doing, and I told him, listen, I want to talk to you. Because I know how powerful an influence a mother is to a son, and especially if the mother has loved you, taken care of you, been a good mother. And in his case, she was not only his mother, she was his best friend, she was his rock, his companion, his everything. And the when I spoke to him, the first thing I told him, I need you to be strong. I need you to be strong. I need you to be aware of the situation. But I need you to accept what you cannot change, and focus on only what you can. I was not giving him that motivational, inspirational talk, but I told him, see, listen, black and white, there are only two things that will happen. One is either your mom will live, or two, your mom will die. That's the ugly, painful reality of things. Now, if in case your mom does live, bravo, congrats, we celebrate. But if in case your mom does not make it through, I need you to, no matter how tough it will be, you need to accept it. And you need to be strong both for yourself, for your mother's memory, for whatever she has made you. You need to be a man. I also told him, see, the world doesn't give a damn. Your office will expect performance out of you. Your boss will expect you to work. Your expenses will keep running. Life will go on. The world will not give a damn. Yes, they will give you a little bit of condolence. But the fact of the matter is, that's all where it stops. You have to take charge. And I think the most painful thing that he told me was, because his mom had COVID, and he couldn't, and he also found out he had COVID. He couldn't go and meet his mom. His mom couldn't go and meet him. And he begged and pleaded with the doctor, please let me be with my mom. Please let me hold her hand. Please let me talk to her. And the doctors didn't allow. And finally, after begging and pleading for, days together, for hours together, begging and pleading, they allowed him to keep a phone where he could Zoom. His mom had tubes and all that. And he could only talk to her. He could see her and only talk to her. And he was hoping she could hear his voice. And when he told me that his mom, he couldn't be with his mom, he couldn't hold his mom, he couldn't talk to his mom could only, hear his voice. I think that was very powerful for me. That kind of hit me, my baby is still making noise, just waiting for my wife to put the baby inside because I'm doing work. I just want you to imagine that you love someone who is your mother, who is your father, who means the world to you, who you cannot live without. And at the time when they are about to die, you can't even sit close to them. You can't even hold their hand. You can't even be with them. That is something I cannot imagine. I cannot explain. I cannot imagine. You know, see the. I just I just want to tell you that you need to. We all of us need to not take life for granted, not take the people we love for granted, not take our health for granted, not take our blessings for granted. Yes, I'm an atheist and all that stuff, but there are certain things that we are given in this world, whether health or family. We should not take it for granted. And for this boy, his mom was his everything. I can't even imagine the pain or what he went through when he couldn't hold his mother's hand, when he couldn't sit next to her, when she was on that deathbed. It's a punishment. I wouldn't want anyone to go through. So all I want to tell you through this video is, one is obviously I genuinely want to give my love and respect to her memory, to the son. I will be speaking to him personally, one-to-one. But to all of you who are watching, I just want to say that, I just want to tell you that, don't take life for granted. Don't take what you have for granted. Don't take those moments, those memories. Just don't take them for granted, because you will not get them again. It'll not be there for you again. And it's when good people die, it leaves a void in your heart. So I just want to tell you through this video that I give a lot of my love and respect to her, to him and his family, and to all of you who are watching. Please, I know this may sound cliche and all that, but if you have your mom or your dad, or maybe after watching this video you can just give them a hug, or just call them, just ask them how are you, to let them know that you love them, because we sincerely don't know when it's going to be the last. So don't wait for tomorrow. You can do it now. Do it now, and know that you have done your best. To Mrs. De Cruz, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for being an honorable woman. Thank you for being a wonderful wife. Thank you for being a great human being. And thank you for being, most important, the greatest gift a son could ever have. A mother like you. And for a guy like me who never had a I don't know if you could say perfect mother or good mother. You are a priceless, absolutely priceless blessing. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. That's all I want to say. Thank you, Mrs. DeCruz. Take care.